Hey, it's me, Kimberly, coming to you with a different type of video. Usually I film at my friend's house and he has the professional camera and the white backdrop and stuff. But yeah, I'm not going by him to do this video. It's just a reaction video of the video that has been circulating all over Facebook about the contestant in one of the top model shows, either the Caribbean or the Trinidad and top model shows. I honestly don't know. And she was basically forced to chemically relax her hair in order to appease the judges because that's what they requested of her for the makeover segment of the competition. So I skimmed through the video last night because I saw it being posted, and I obviously had a strong opinion about it. First of all, as somebody who is actually natural right now, like I mean my hair in a state, honestly, like don't ask for shampoo and conditioner borrowed from bald head people, because this is what happened to my hair. I need to wash it over with my actual products. But yeah, I was in Tobago for a while, so I didn't have my products. But yeah, I am natural. I am newly natural, less than 2 years. I had been relaxed for, let me see, 12, since I was like 11. I had been relaxed since I was 11, and I transitioned basically when I was 23, 24, and I cut off all of the relaxed ends when I was about 25. So yeah, you could do the maths. I'm not good at maths, right? So I am a new natural person, but I have absolutely no qualms about relaxed hair. I don't look down at people who have relaxed hair. So I just think it'll be interesting for me to get a perspective also as an avid Next Top Model watcher. I don't often watch the Caribbean ones, but I watched every single season of Tyra's with the America's Next Top Model, and I actually hoped to get back into watching the one with the Caribbean, but I don't have a TV. I don't have a TV. Who has TVs? Basically how I'm gonna do this reaction, you'll just see me in a little bubble, a little square at the corner of the screen. All of the rights still remain to the actual original poster of the video. This is just for entertainment purposes and for the sake of commentary. So just stick around and you'll see my reaction and my opinion.
Please do not relax my hair, because I've had it relaxed for 15 years, and my brand is about embracing your natural beauty and empowerment of black people. I'm okay with texturizing my hair as long as my curls stay intact. You need to understand that my hair is my identity. People seek me out just because of my hair. So when you tamper with my hair, you're tampering with my brand. If they say that it needs to be relaxed, I will have to eliminate myself. I'm sorry, I can't do the chemicals. I really can't.
It's still a TV show, so I understand. When she said that she would rather eliminate herself, then she's basically just saying, hey, if I don't do it, then they're going to send me home. So she also knows that. She brought up some important points. She said that that's the thing. I have seen a lot of people saying that she was unprofessional and was whining, but as I said, I just skimmed through the video, so maybe later on she's like that, but right now it seems like she's making logical sense. And a lot of times we make logical sense in this country and people don't understand what we're saying. She was like, I was already relaxed for 15 years. I have been natural for however years, and I want to be natural because it's part of my brand. I don't want to sound like bad or anything, but like, I guess, whatever. Alright, branding is something that is not paid attention to in this country a lot of the times. Even one of the winners, I think it was, oh god, this is hard. Yeah, I want to give my opinions, but I don't want to step on any toes because you never know who you're gonna offend. But there was a winner of one of these competitions, one of the other kind of beauty type competitions, that she had a radio interview and she was talking. And as she was talking, I was in a maxi listening, the radio was on the station. And as she was... as she was talking, I actually felt like I was losing brain cells as it was happening. I was like, okay, before you have people win these competitions, you have to make sure that they are able to represent themselves and represent your company, sometimes represent the country, so they have to be articulate, you know, they have to stand for something, they have to have their own brand. So this young lady is basically saying, Gabby is literally saying, my natural hair is a part of my brand, people seek me out for my natural hair. Totally reasonable statement, right? Why would they want to change that now? Somebody who understands themselves, and she seems like she's able to articulate herself well. Why are they trying to change an aspect about her?
I'm sorry, I can't do the chemicals. I really can't. Like I literally.
Yeah, she said she can't do the chemicals. There are different ways to straighten your hair. You could use a flat iron. And also, if they really wanted to have straight hair for the aesthetic aspect of it, you could have like straight weaves, lace fronts, the wigs. Like Nicki Minaj have natural hair. You ever seen Nicki Minaj hair? No, because she's always wear a wig. Like there are ways to achieve that. I can't help but think that this is like a manipulation kind of tactic, and I don't appreciate it.
I'd rather leave today because I don't do the chemicals in my hair and stay. Like, I'm really, really, really sorry, but I need to put my foot down. Through me growing out my natural, y'all could have given me like the worst hairstyle ever with natural hair, and I'd be so totally fine with it.
If they don't want to do the hairstyle, you have two choices. Either they do it or they go back.
Really?
Wow. Are you kidding? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I'm so sorry. No offense to people with relaxed hair, right? But the thought of me putting that in my hair again literally gets me physically sick. It was terrible. Like, the reason I stopped relaxing my hair was that the hair was fine. The hair was long. It was fine. I don't know if I'm feeling like editing. I'll put pictures or something. I don't know. I probably mightn't feel like editing. But yeah, it was long. It was fine. It was thick. It was healthy. It looked good. But very often when I would try to relax my hair, I would do it not even at home. I would do it out. And my scalp would get burnt. And like literal burnt. Like second-degree burns and stuff. And that's normal. And then the smell and then the whole effort and oh god, I feel in pain. I feel pained right now. It's oh god, just the thought of it, it's so disgusting to me. It's so disgusting to me. I mean, but it looks good though. Like when you take it out, especially with like when you're newly relaxed. And you have all the thickness of the hair, because your hair often doesn't flourish with relaxer in it, for obvious reasons. They're chemically changing the molecular structure of it. So when you're fresh virgin relaxed hair, it's always so thick and always so beautiful and always so long. So that's basically what she has here. But I'm not sure if they actually put in a texturizer, if they put in a relaxer. Texturizers basically are like a milder form of relaxers. They, however, do also chemically alter the chemical structure of the hair. So not really a main difference. So I don't really see it as a compromise to say, oh, I'll put in a texturizer instead of a relaxer. I don't really see it as a compromise, to be honest.
I look just like Wendy.
Well, hello. My dear, before we get into...
Why does it look like... Okay, to be honest with you, it looks like it's a blow dry, like a blowout. Like you use your blow dryer and then you use like a flat iron. It doesn't look like... it doesn't look like relaxed hair, but I don't know, like maybe she washed it in between takes, or I don't know. It just... like the sleekness, I guess, that they wanted to look for is absent. Her with like a braid out style, her natural hair could have achieved a look similar to that, or with like a blowout style. So it's like, why even you're wasting people time? Why are you wasting people time for? Like, I understand that people, nobody's your slave. why are you wasting people time? That didn't make no sense to me. It's not looking good here at all.
Your photograph. This was also the week of the makeover. Darling, what was all of that? I need you to explain to me why you were so unbelievably naughty and unprofessional.
Yes, I must apologize, that is. Previously.
Right, well, I'm obviously missing some stuff from the video because, like, unbelievably naughty and unprofessional, I didn't see that. I just saw somebody expressing an opinion, which is something that I would encourage all professionals to do, regardless of what industry they work in. And I understand in modeling that you are basically like a prop. You're basically like there, and they put on hair, and they put on clothes, and whatever, and they take pictures, and you leave, and you can't say nothing. But in these competition shows, since you're exposing people and their personalities to the public, we tend to want to have somebody with actual personality, you know? I don't know if they have a fan voting segment or an audience voting segment in it, but in that case, we tend to judge people based on both their performance and their personalities and whatever it is they bring to the table extra. So it's like, to call it like unprofessional, I have to be missing something. Like, she must be constantly placed, oh God, oh God, it had to be, because I didn't see nothing like really too unprofessional about it. She expressed her opinion as everyone should be able to express their opinion.
I had my hair straightened for 15 years. When I made the transition, I started to love myself more, because we live in a world where the media tells us that we need to have the straight hair to be accepted.
I hear you. I accept what you're saying. I have also transitioned, like so many other women recently, and I understand what your position from that perspective. However, as a young up-and-coming model, as a young up-and-coming attorney facing judges or senior counsel, as a young upcoming any professional, you have to be what? Professional. Shutting down my salon, creating that mayhem when there's so many other young women to get done and to look fabulous as well, is a loud non-starter. That's the kind of thing in the real world that gets you dismissed immediately.
Okay, so from my take, I saw a lot of people saying that Wendy was basically implying that the curly hair was unprofessional, considering that she intends to be an attorney. But from what I heard just now, she's saying that the girl's actions towards the girl's actions was unprofessional, not her look was unprofessional. So basically Wendy didn't appreciate that she opposed it and that she basically like shut down the salon. I don't know, it seemed like everything was going on perfectly fine, but again, I might be missing some I have to be missing details, because everything was going fine. A girl was right next to she getting her hair done real normal, so no salon was shut down, I'm able to see in this video. Fine, right? So I can only assume that she meant that Wendy Fitzwilliams meant that her actions were unprofessional.
So that can happen again. Okay? That's a good photograph. You are a very attractive young woman, but I want to see that attractiveness reflected in the attitude moving forward. Yep. Thank you, Gabby.
Well, that's the end of it. I'll come back with the end commentary. Okay, so what are my final thoughts here? Me, personally, like from my opinion, I would hope that Wendy Fitzwilliams would understand, regardless of if she's a judge on the show or not, the standpoint or the view of this young lady. For the very fact that she was basically an icon for Black girls, both here in the Caribbean and otherwise. So it just seems strange to me that she isn't also an icon for the things that are intrinsically owned by Black girls, like the hair. It has been a big thing for a long time that the natural hair has been viewed as unprofessional or unkempt, and it looks like you ain't comb your hair, and so if you wear braids you don't wash your hair, and Black people don't wash their hair and all kind of thing. We all know this, right? And she, Miss Fitzwilliams, also said for herself that she herself has made the transition to natural hair. So I don't think it's hard to be like, oh yeah, that wasn't an easy transition. It's not an easy transition, you know, because sometimes people do like the big chop and they end up being like totally bald. I transitioned, so I had 2 different textures of hair. I had like this part curly and this part straight, and had to deal with that and hide it and conceal it. It's a mess. So why would you want to put somebody through that again just for an appearance which can be achieved by non-permanent styles like the wigs and the weaves and the lace fronts and the straightening? There are ways around it. So I just think it's unnecessary. And I don't know if Miss Fitzwilliams put out an actual statement, but she does need to put out that statement, because people out here thinking that she says that the girl's look is unprofessional. I don't think that she says that, but I mean, what if she actually meant that? I'm defending. Yeah, so that's basically my opinion about it. It's interesting. I think I want to see the entire episode. I think I need to see the entire episode because I have some points, some things that are missing. But for it to be like a cut and dry situation of, wow, they're perpetuating basically the archaic conception that natural hair can't be professional, I don't think it was a situation like that. I just think it was a situation of people in the Caribbean not understanding the power of branding and the power of identity. Like, hey, you see bushy hair, you know, hey, that Gabby. You see somebody with like a buzz cut, you see, hey, that's so and so. So here now, if I was in this position, this thing was literally launching my entire career, right? Okay, so during the show, I would make a big deal about it, but still in a polite way explain myself. Hey, I've been relaxed for how much, 12 years, and I don't want to get back to there, blah 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 blah. State my statements, make the judges look totally unreasonable, not do it, make them send me home, and then when I'm allowed to talk about it, you will see me on CNC3, you'll see me on Slam 100.5, you see me, I start up a YouTube channel, I start up a whole natural hair care company. That's it. And you have your hair. The problem is that she sold out and people not appreciating it at all, because, and they're also saying, okay, well, you probably shouldn't have gone to the competition in the first place if you know that you didn't want to change aspects of yourself. I'm 100% sure she didn't think that they'll want to change her perfectly fine, wonderful hair. I know I would never be in that position because I don't like people to tell me what to do, and modeling is basically everybody had to tell you what to do. But yeah, if it was me, I was, you know, I had to finesse it in a certain way and create your whole career. You understand what I'm saying? But she's apparently not me. But anyway, make sure and like this video if you enjoyed what I said. Comment down below your opinions on it. What would you have done if it was you? Let me know if you like these types of videos. I like to talk. The only problem is, again, with the camera quality. Again, I apologize for that. And my face. But if I'm making sense, why do I have to look beautiful? If I'm making sense, why do I have to look beautiful? Okay, one or the other. Okay, I need to stop being ridiculous. Right, so make sure and comment down below what you think about it, and subscribe to me if you have not, and put on the notification bell so you'll know exactly when I post. And so yeah, just stay strong in the convictions and the beliefs, and don't let anybody try to sway you into what direction they want to sway you. Make sure and check out my other video. Yeah, I did a video on study tips that I posted yesterday. That was Wednesday. And make sure and check out the other videos that I have on my channel, and I'll check you all later. Bye.